So, what have you got for us today?
Boy, yeah, I always have paraphernalia. I want to share something that I did for Halloween.
Oh, okay.
Not quite as exciting as what y'all did, but well, the way I see it, what I did is an idea for, well, sort of evangelical atheism. And it's very hard to do that. But there was a party where it was some friends, and they invited, there was like 40 or 50 people there. And it was a theme, a dress-up theme. The costume was pimps and prostitutes. And I thought, you know, that's not really my style. I'm going to try to do something different. I'll try to be creative. I'll dress up like the original historical pimp, Abraham. And I got myself a robe, and I grew my beard out a little bit. And it was funny going to the shop to get this because I'm asking for a biblical costume. And they're like, oh, is this for your church? I'm like, well, no, actually, it's a hoe and pimp party. And I explained to the person I was selling it to. But I was actually able to make people understand.
You guys are thinking smartass.
Abraham is the original pimp. Because, and on the back, I had Abraham, original pimp on my back, and it said Genesis 12, Genesis 20. Those are the two chapters of the Bible where Abraham pretends, he tells everyone his wife is his sister, which was half true. It's his half-sister he married. And he pimped his wife to Pharaoh once because for some ox, asses, slaves, and servants and all this stuff he got. You know, that's pimping. I'm sorry. Yeah. And then he did it again to save his own life. He's threatened by what was it? Oh, I don't remember the guy's name, but that's can be found in Genesis chapter 20. Wow. So the guy did it twice. And not a very moral character. And it's interesting because everybody was coming up to me and asking me about that. I was like, well, what does that mean? And I pretty much did a did a little Bible storytelling at the party.
You got to witness to them.
Right, that this is not,
you got to witness
right
the
off the bat,
them.
right, even starting with Genesis, the Bible is not the most moral thing. And no one really argued with me. No one could. And anyway, they weren't in a position to, because what were they doing at a home party anyway?
Chances are
I was pretty safe.
Pull out their Bible and say, well, that contradicts, you know.
So I was pretty safe because of that.
Wow, awesome.
Wow.
Did you want to show that chick track there? Because that might segue into the rest of what I have. Or
well,
maybe,
do we want to go into that one frame, or maybe the whole thing? Or
I can just do non-chick track stuff for a change.
Yeah,
I can say
we had a lot of that last week.
I got some actual items here.
Yeah.
And
we'll do a couple doodads while we wait for the names to come up on the phone line.
I want to show something that came to me in the mail.
Okay.
Because that's a great way to get holy paraphernalia. Sometimes it just comes to you. And I got this envelope that says, God's Holy Spirit said, someone connected with this address needs this help. And I thought...
and it was assigned to
the new
current resident.
Yeah.
Wait, hold that up. I mean, they're just people think you're making this up. We're not.
Yeah, this is real. So you gotta zoom in on that. While you're zooming on the envelope, I'm going to take the contents out here.
Yeah, I mean... We don't make this stuff up, folks. Someone connected with this.
It says the Holy Spirit is in this envelope, so I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't open it. And it's like a genie in a bottle, you know, to hold it out. And I pull it out, and you get this thing that says, God is doing something new. And you open that up.
It's a sealed thing, and you open it.
And you're like,
it's a Willy Wonka ticket.
Okay. Apparently, God's doing something new.
What is that about?
What the hell is this? And then there's a letter with it. God's Holy Spirit is in and on this holy letter. Please read this urgent word in the Spirit that came to us concerning you or someone connected with this address. They always say this address. It's not my address. I think they send this to everybody. Well, this is so very important that we had to rush this letter to you before we left to enter into this secret place of prayer for you. We see some.
They enter into a secret place of prayer.
Right, they're a secret prayer group, and they meet in a secret place.
In an underground NORAD bunker. Yeah.
Under a mountain.
We see something leaving heaven, heading towards you, and I'm like, whoa,
it's a piano.
An anvil or something?
Yeah.
Or someone connected with this address. Don't miss a word of this letter of faith. ... Read it slowly.
Is this a Christian chain letter? Do you have to like send 20 copies of this to all your friends?
Well, I guess
if you send me one, I swear I will kill you. Well, no, actually, if you include the gold thing.
Yeah, that's kind of nifty.
Yeah, let's see if we can.
Now, of course,
Shiny.
does it explain it in there?
That. Sort of. It says, it is so unusual for these things to come about like this.
Okay.
We have had the utmost unusual spiritual feeling concerning this address.
Concerning this address?
They always say that.
Well, then why don't they say what the address is if it's like this spiritual feeling?
Since we started to go to this secret place where the Lord is leading us to pray,
Okay.
we are mailing this letter to tell you about this. We feel the Spirit of the Lord is coming upon us with a word unto you in the financial curse in bold.
Okay, so what's the punchline?
Yeah, so anyway, and they're just saying important, important, important. It sounds like, one of these pyramid schemes or something.
Yeah, it's a big
It all
chain
comes
letter.
down, it's a big long thing, elaborate instructions on what to do with this stupid dinky little Willy Wonka ticket. And they say to put it in your wallet and to sleep on it. To sleep on your wallet. They want you to put it in the wallet and then lay down on your wallet. I don't know if that counts, but they say after 5 days of sleeping on this, your prayers will be answered. But the catch is you have to send them $20 the next day after you receive this. It's a contradiction.
Yeah.
They want you to sleep on it for 5 nights, but send it back.
Well,
Yeah,
did they
send
say
the money the day
send
you get it.
$20, not that?
No, they do. They say to return this.
Oh, you have to return that.
Yeah, and they got their little...
Because this has your butt fumes on it from sleeping on it for 6 days, and so that way they can anoint it with their prayers, I suppose.
Right.
Because
Actually,
the essence of your rear end.
You don't have to send $20. See, they have a seed offering of $5, $10, $20.
I slept on this red and gold biblical contact, and I'm returning it for you to obey God with it too. I did a few other things with this red and gold biblical contact, and I'm returning it to you also.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
That's just goofy. Okay, I mean that is just really, really strange. So you got this strange Christian chain letter, and what's the number?
I'm thinking
7?
of writing these people.
Did they have the address of where it was addressed to on
St. Matthew 18:19 publishing.
Yeah, that's it. The return envelope.
Why don't you look up Matthew 18:19 and we'll talk to Lauren.